Hi everyone, it's Carrie. We are back at HomeSense. This location is in South Lake, Grapevine, Texas area. So every week we're going to go to two different HomeSense stores and to two different home goods stores. So join us. Right in the entry, we've got some nice green chairs here. These are $400. They do swivel. And then we have this bookcase. Let's see if we can, this one is $400. It's a nice cream bookcase, has some nice curvature. $90 for this lamp. Got this nice little side table here in a really cool green. It is $130. They've got an Adirondack set up here, $600. It's a polywood set. So you get your two chairs and your table. We've got this interesting fire pit over here. This is $300. It's a little like garden cart, floral cart, $500 for this. I have seen this also at Home Goods. And if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Secondly, if you didn't know what HomeSense is, it is owned by Home Goods. So you will see a lot of the same products. It's just a store that's a little bit bigger, a little bit more spread out. So we've got some ottomans here. And we're going to kind of go all the way around the whole store today and look at a little bit of everything, which is what I try to do in all the videos. $70 for this ottoman. Lots of greens this season. It's a very popular color. This bench is neat. It is $180. This one is $180 also. And these are storage ottomans. So most all of these, if you pop the lid up on them, you can store items inside. That's $130. $100 for these little navy square ones. And those they were kind of soft on top, so you could sit on those. This is a neat piece of furniture. $250. This lamp we have seen at a couple different stores, both Home Goods and HomeSense. I think the feathers are fun. They have a good selection of lamps at HomeSense, and you'll see like up above a lot of the pennants and the chandeliers. It's a much bigger selection, much bigger variety, but a lot of the products cross, between HomeSense and Home Goods. $130 for those up there. Those are kind of cool. A lot of really nice brass fixtures up here. $150. $200 for that one. Step back so you can see that one there. That one's also pretty cool. Let's see if I can grab some prices on those. Some of them are a little bit too high for me to reach. That one up top is $300. I'm seeing this style of lamp at a couple different locations. It's the same style. They're hand painted, and I've seen them in pink, blue, and cream. And this store had these huge storage containers. They have wheels on them and a handle. They had them in pink. They have them in green. I had, unfortunately, no price on those, so my apologies on that. I will always try to show pricing when I can get to it. Sometimes I don't dig into shelves and stuff like that because I don't want to break anything or upset their displays. This sectional they have in two colors at our store. They have it in an emerald green and this gray. Unfortunately, this one did not have a price tag on it. I went all the way around it and it just was not tagged. If it's there when I go back again, I'll see if they've got it tagged with a price. This sofa is new this week. It's got some accent trim on there. Loose pillows. This one is $600. Then we've got a bunch of accent chairs over here. This one is $600. These are interesting. They're black and white. I don't know if the camera can always pick up the colors great, but that is a black and white chair. Those are $500 each. I'm gonna go check out those burgundy ones over there. These are new. Very pretty berry color, and those are $200. They swivel. That green is also pretty. That one is $400. We've got this navy, and it's like a navy and a cream, and that's $300. They've got a bunch of benches over here. This one is super soft. $250 for that one. We've got some cube ottomans over here. Those are $100. Storage also. All right, that's a win. This green one up here is $180, and the cream one next to it is also $180, and it does open for storage. This one is $500. They had them in the creamy gold and the blue with the cream. Big selection on chairs though. Take a look at some end tables, and over here these are $100 each. Those kind of coordinated with that bookcase that we saw at the entrance when we came in. This one is $80. We've seen, let's see, this one back here is $200. It had a fabric kind of face on the drawers. Let's see, this one is $130. This one is $180. And like I said, we try to just touch on a couple items in each section, and I circle back to them every week when we go back. We have 2 different HomeSense stores, and we've got 3 different home goods locations, and I try to tell you which ones we're at, but I try to circle through, you know, and touch each area in the store, but they just have so much stock. I wish I could be in here for hours, but you guys would probably seriously at 30 minutes be like, okay, let's wrap it up. They had a couple, this credenza, there were two in this store. I had seen in the other store also had 2. It's a blue-green kind of outer shell, and then it has like this fabric type on the front. I did notice that one was missing one handle on the door. So again, when you find stuff like that, don't hesitate to ask them if they will negotiate any more on the price. Sometimes they will a little bit. This blue sectional is new this week. Let's check these pillows. These are attached. Those are zippered on there. This little credenza back here is $300. And if you're curious about those green chairs, I did have those in a video, a previous video, I think the last one. They have a bunch of Valentine's items. $17 for this. It's interesting. I have those same baskets in a navy. Mine are navy, and I bought them at Target like 5 years ago. So I thought it was funny that those were red in the HomeSense store. And the Valentine items, you'll see definitely a lot of these things are at Home Goods. A lot, I mean, literally, like this tree is over at Home Goods. That's $25. The little donut holding the letter was. These floral arrangements are also at Home Goods. I thought that was a really good, for $40 with that vase and those flowers, I thought that was a pretty good arrangement for that price. This little Valentine monster, we've seen him at a couple stores. He's $13. He comes in pink and red. But all sorts of ceramics up in here. There he is. Super cute. And the artwork section is very big. There's, at this particular store, I think there's 4 full aisles, and then the back wall and a side wall with all artwork for just a variety of styles. We'll just stroll through and check out a couple different pieces in here. See everything. I mean, there's literally, there's modern, there's graphic, there's, you know, landscape, there's fun and funky, you name it, they have it. These are $150. And they have a variety of sizes. They've got, just like Home Goods, the small artwork all the way up to the great big artwork. Some abstract. $130 for that one. This one makes me laugh every time I see it. He's reading a Florida travel guide while he's underwater. $130 for this one. And I would love to know in the comments if you have a HomeSense store, and if you do, have you been and are you seeing anything, are you seeing similar products? I'm just very curious if they do it regionally or if the stores tend to get similar product. I know when we're in Florida, the stores there are a little bit different. You know, we tend to get a little more tropical items down there, which is super fun. $50 for that one. Sorry about the glare. Speaking of tropical, we've got some palm trees there. Very cool. And while we're on the coastal theme, they've got a lot of super cute, let's see, we have back in here some little sailboats, lighthouse, some shells, birds, all very pretty. That lighthouse is cute. And then we've got some natural decor over here. Some vases that are nice. They definitely have a ton of decorator items, and as you'll see, compared to Home Goods, there's a little bit more elbow room on the shelves. I think we need to see how much this is, just in case you need it. $25. Oh, goodness. Okay. These are heavy. I was a little surprised. I went to pick them up and they were definitely a little heavier than I anticipated, so we left those there. But a lot of neutral vases. And many of these I have seen also at the Home Goods store. $13 for this. This one I've seen at multiple stores, $13 for that one. But a lot of textures, patterns. I really like that. It adds a lot of interest. See what we have over here. Is this a blinged out balloon dog? It is. Very pretty vases, some bookends right there. That is 15. And a disco vase, a very large disco vase in case you need that. They also have a blue ceramic dog if you need that too. The other store had red ceramic dogs. I imagine some of this stuff probably lands in nightclubs or something. I don't know. What do y'all think? I feel like there's a home for everything. These little glass, I don't know if they're stem vases or candle holders. I've seen them at Home Goods and Home Sense, lots of them in lots of colors. I thought those were pretty cool. The navy with the gold. Take a step back and look at that. And then we'll look at some pillows. They've got lots of bedding, much the same as Home Goods. You'll recognize if you watched the Home Goods videos, a lot of this bedding that they have right here is in the Home Goods stores. It's just a little easier to get to it, like I said. At Home Goods, I feel like it takes two hands to pull a lot of the things out. I'm afraid you're going to pull a shelf over. Those were super soft. Those were $50. We had this green. I like textured blankets. So these blankets were in Costco recently. I happened to catch that. Price-wise, they were about the same, but those Berkshire blankets were definitely in Costco. They've got this nice burgundy color down here and some more floral pillows. They've got a lot of the 2-packs of pillows. This one here is a single. $40 for that one, and I have seen that one at Home Goods. These are $25, and the yellow gold is $20. Then they have a bunch of blankets. They don't have quite the selection of throw blankets as Home Goods has, and if you're an avid Home Goods shopper, you know what I'm talking about. It's like 5 aisles of throw blankets at Home Goods. $25 for these. I thought they had really nice texture to those. And then a bunch of neutral pillows in here. Some 2-packs. We'll just kind of look at some of these. These are a little bit tighter on the shelves. Let's see if we can, hopefully we don't, can the camera focus on that? I'm not sure if it can. Whoop, this one is giving me a hard time. It is kind of tight in there, but it's a neat pillow. It's black and then it's got like white stripes down the center. That's nice texture on that one. This is nice, Bombay Company. $30 for that 2-pack. Those were nice pillows too, by the way. Nice texture on this one. No price tag on that, sorry. $25. You'll see a huge variety of pillows. I definitely think they have more pillows at the Home Sense locations. Some green and cream up there. And it's much the same way where it's all, by color, organized. This I thought was pretty. Can you see the iridescent in there? The way the threading is in there? So it's $30. It was a very sharp pillow. Felt very, very kind of high-end, fancy. And then over here we have a wine clutch for $15. Some barware over here. We'll just take a peek around here and see what they've got new. We'll just wander around the barware section over here and see what's new. That was a little bit too heavy to pick up. They definitely have good deals though on the 4 packs of glasses. Step back and see what else we can find. Is this an alligator? It is. Some ice buckets. He is $30. I think he holds a wine bottle. I think. That's what it looked like to me. And then much like Home Goods, they definitely have a little food aisle. I think the marketplace in here is like maybe 4 aisles. I shouldn't say a aisle, but today they had a really good selection of their olive oils, balsamics, and all their different salts and seasonings. But see how to me it's a little bit more orderly than the Home Goods stores. And I love Home Goods, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I just have to be in the right mindset when I'm in there because it's a lot of stuff. This I thought was pretty cool. This is pretty. It's iridescent, $6 with a little gold rim. Got some glasses and plates over here. I have seen this particular line with the gold trim. This is $13 at both Home Goods and HomeSense. So if this is something that you like, I have seen it at both stores. Obviously the products will probably vary a little bit, but that was a cute like trifle bowl there for $15. Stacks of dishes here. Those are bowls actually, and these are, well, it's like a bowl plate. Maybe I'm going to go with a salad plate, but that was $15 for the 4 of those. Some cake stands. This wooden bowl is interesting. $10. They've got them in a bunch of different sizes. What is this one? Is this a heart? It is. So there's 2 hearts in there. That's neat. And that is $13. This is an interesting side table. $200. And we've got, these are new this week. $400 for this little nightstand. And this looks like a small dresser. Let's see, it matches that. This is $600. And then we've got this sectional is new here this week. It's like one of the other sectionals that we saw where one side of it has an arm and then the other side doesn't have an arm, and I just tend to wonder, did we lose a piece of the sectional? This one is $3,000. Or maybe do people buy it without an arm on one side? I'm not sure. But with that, everyone, we're going to wrap up at Home Goods. We will definitely see you in the next video. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you all have a great day. Take care, everyone. Bye.